So cold steel sold out to some company in Grand Prairie. And then recently I heard that that company sold themselves to some billionaire dude. He's got like, I don't know, $9.6 billion or something. That doesn't really matter. And it's not so much the focus of what I want to say, but remember that. So, serrations. All right, okay, cool. I wanted to talk about serrations because they've all gone away. Where are they at? I don't know. It seems as though not all of them, but the whinier of the bushcrafters and the I don't know. I mean, I don't know why anybody would complain so much about the having the option to have serrations. Like, it seems like the complainers made it so that now nobody can have them. I mean, what the hell is that about? But what does that tell you? Hey, it tells you that the industry does listen. They obviously listen, because try and find some. It's very difficult. And I used to wonder why it was so difficult. And then a friend of mine gave me this tiny little knife. It was a tiny little knife, a Delica, a Spyderco, tiny little Spyderco Delica. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. But then I actually ended up liking the knife, but it's partially serrated. And typically, I will carry what most people, it's like ungodly. Like, they freak out, like, is that legal? What are you gonna do with that? Oh, shut up. Is it legal? I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess I care a little. All right, so yeah, it's legal. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna cut stuff. I'm going to cut, pierce, maybe pry, probably not. I'm gonna do things that you would do with an edge. Oh, what are you gonna do with that? I'm gonna cut stuff, shut up, no, not really, but so then I realized, oh, okay, I get it now. Generally, people don't like serrations because they carry these tiny little baby knives, these womanly little cutting implements. And so, yeah, if you've only got a 2-inch blade, you don't want to give much of it up. If you don't want to give any of it up for a serration, I get that. But serrations are super useful, valuable tools. So why wouldn't you just carry a man-sized knife with a partial serration on it? I'm wondering, rather than wonder what this sinister man is going to do with this giant, and we're usually talking probably a 4-inch blade, 4-inch blade, usually this giant killing machine, you might want to ask yourself, why do you have this dinky little itsy bitsy spider of a freaking knife? So, serrations. So they've pretty much gone away. I mean, things wax and wane, let's face it. I get that. In the past, I would have just kind of been like, okay, this does suck. But I knew who was going to fix it. And it always comes back to Lynn Thompson, doesn't it? I know, if you watch any of my videos, you'll realize I've got a bit of a, I don't know what you call it. I've kind of a knife crush on him, Yeah, Lynn Thompson. Why? Because he's a motherfucking blade hero, that's why. He's the goddamn blade hero. He really is. I don't care what anyone says. Well, I don't think anyone would. Well, yeah, I guess he has his haters. Yeah, he has a lot of them. But you know what I noticed about him? Most of them, well, they're either jealous or they've been lied to. They've been lied to about whatever it is he's done. I mean, let's face it. What has he done? I mean, I don't know the man, but what he's done for me is like, turned me on to a lot of stuff that I really appreciate. So anyway, so in the past, I would have said, Lynn Thompson's gonna fix it. Well, it's up to you and me to fix it now, man. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna fix it? So guys, speaking of serrations, here's a potential cure for this disease. We've got a 12-inch piece of 1095. I've marked off a 5-inch handle, and then for you finer task carving fellows, what we have here is 1.5 inches, and I was thinking maybe it could be chisel ground, right? 1.5 inches here, and then we've got 1.5 inches of serration, and then obviously up here, out to the edge, out to the tip, just a regular grind. But see, you get your handle, so you grab the thing, you can do your fine task right here. Then you need the use of the serration. It's up here instead of back here. I think that's the big complaint, is that having the serrations against the handle, you can't get in and do your carving. I don't know, what do you think about that? I like the idea. Obviously, this is just a 12-inch slab. You know, for those of you that were thinking this was an actual knife, yeah, you probably should, I don't know. But, talk to your mom maybe. But tell me what you think about that. I'm liking the idea. I feel like I'm loving the idea. Obviously, it's just an idea. So maybe I need to make that, or maybe someone will steal my idea, and then I won't have to. I'll just go buy one, or, you could put my name on it, or the name of the channel, or, you could just, F me off and rip off my idea. No, either way, tell me what you think about that. I'm liking it.